Who has played Dante's Inferno before? Because we're going to finish it today. Today's the big day. Oh no, local Chad. You lost all of it. Nice one, Destroyer. GG on the dub. Wait, why is this not going toggle full screen mode? Alright, I'm fixing this. Hey, what's up, Fumbles? How you doing, dude? Welcome in. It's okay, we're up today. Hey, Oryx, you should play No Man's Sky for a bit. Never mind. I'm going to play. We're going to start with Inferno, Dante. I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to go. Can you turn up the music to max? No, can do. But I can turn it down. Local chat, if that's what you mean. No, bro, I appreciate it, man. You're too kind. You brought in that raid 2 days ago. You're such a legend, bro. Another week, another Randella. Hang in there, peeps. Had a lucky weekend. Hope you all had a good one. First ride out on the bike on Saturday. Enjoyed being in the fresh air. Good, Prince. Nice work, man. Hopefully you'll be more consistent with the riding out in the fresh air. It's dangerous out there, but you need to do it. You need to get that wind in your face. Wind in your hair. And all that fresh air. Thank you very much, Fumbles. An old classic, but a good one. After 15 years, this game came out in 2010. It still feels good in my hands. Definitely could use a remake, or maybe even a whole new Dante's Inferno. But I think this one is so good. If they remade it, it would be so nice. And then, after you remake it, you make a second one. How about that? Guys, don't forget YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. If you can spare me a like or an engagement there. If you haven't subbed, a sub would be good too. We put out some good clips there. I'm live there all the time, and you won't believe how much a simple like does for the YouTube. It's insane. Like, some streams I get more views on my YouTube than I get on my Twitch. It's madness, bro. Hey, what's up, Modest? How you doing? Smarty, morning, Dead and Heresy. How goes it? It goes very well. Thank you for asking. How goes it with you, Smarty? What's up, Chad? How you doing? Morning. Thank you for being on YouTube, sweet man. Striking Earth, good morning. How you doing, Striking? Welcome in. I thought you'd enjoy yesterday's raid, Striking. Going to visit your streamer. She's awesome, man. Thank you, Modest. There's the YouTube link. Would you rather your jizz be mayonnaise or confetti? Confetti. That sounds like fun. What Trials of Santa Lucia available now? What is this? Is that a DLC for the game? I was lurking and only got back after the raid, lol. I was like, how can I hear Nettie twice? Morning, Oryx and Hoodies. Hope you have a fantastic week. Salty, good morning. Welcome in. Yes, thank you. I hope you have a fantastic week too. WTF? What up, Modest? What happened, bro? Talking to a local Chad. I don't understand this guy. Interesting fella, this local Chad. Am I YouTubing right now? Yes, you are. You look so good at it too. You're absolute natural, Smarty. I know, what the fuck? I didn't say that. Then who said that? Still with this Dante dude. We gotta finish it. We're right at the end. Oh, man, that's itchy. We can... Oh yeah, this is where we save. How's the volume levels? Oh yeah, this you can't even change volume. Options. No, it doesn't give you much choice. Let me put the volume down slightly. Fake chatter. Alright. Is it Chad? Must we ban him? Oh, I did not sleep good. This heat is murder. Do you not have a fan? Eh? Yo, who saw that blood moon last night? It was quite pretty. Okay, wait, what's this? I remember this. Sorry, what? You heard me. Was too cloudy here to see it. Oh yeah, no, it was very cool. Very, very cool. Yo, Fumble, thank you so very much for the gifted sub to Modest. Let's go, Modest, welcome back. Fumble's for 79 gifted subs in this channel. You're insane, bro. I very much appreciate it, but please. Thank you, sir. Everything is on fire here, so it's been a blood moon. Wow, what happened, Destroyer? Can I interest you in some custom art and emotes for $2.99 for each? Second. Destroyer, oh, thank you so very much for asking. I really do need that. Okay, how do I get out of here? Up here. Right, this man.
In this part of hell, Epicurus, with all his followers who make the soul die with the body, have their burial place.
I do, but I was in sleep mode, so I couldn't figure out where it was to plug in. Yeah, I sorted it out today, bro. I've switched on my fan doesn't switch off. When I turn it on in summer, the thing never goes off, bro. I leave it on for like 6 months. Keeps the air circulated in the room, and it makes it easier to sleep at night. Holy smokes. Just the normal fires. Are there normal, like, are you saying that there's, like, the fires that you get every year are happening now? Hopefully the whole of the Palisades doesn't burn down. That was quite rough. I sleep in a cryogenic chamber. Oh, yeah, seasonal. Yeah, that's rough, bro. I've experienced it before. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. I was here. I did this. Oh shit, how did I die? Just touched that fire and I was... Yeah, I'll be plugged in tonight for sure. Just the white noise that comes off of the fan is just so peaceful. It helps me sleep at night. I would run a fan through winter, but it would get too cold. And also an AC, bro. I think I need to invest in an AC this summer. Otherwise I won't make it. I need to freaking remember my buttons. Oh, what? Game controller disconnected. It didn't disconnect. I'm cursed with cables, bro. Yeah, sucks that wasn't Portland instead of Palisades. My Dan lives in Palisades. He was lucky. He was the only house one of the only homes, bro, like that survived in his area. Even when you looked with the camera, everything else is like destroyed in the area. Not really, like close to him there were a few homes that were fine, but Palisades was hit hard. Right, okay, I'm doing absolute trash right now. Dead. Yeah, I got a quote last week for 4 aircons for my whole house. 50k later, still need to do some comparisons though. Yeah, that is a lot of money for 4 aircons, eh? That's shit. Yeah, you need to get some comparison quotes, definitely. My current white noise is Wankers on the Highway. Do you live close to the highway, bro? When I was growing up, we stayed right next to William Nickel, which is quite a busy road. And flip, bro, it sounded like the ocean. Just cars going past, and then a truck comes past like, and ruins everything. How you doing, Evelyn? What's up? Morning, Daddy in chat. Good morning, Evelyn. My white noise is neighborhood people shooting squirrels at 3 a.m. Shooting squirrel? What? What the hell is going on? Morning, you cuties. Happy Monday. Everyone got their coffee. I didn't finish my coffee, but I had coffee already. Stormy, did you get your coffee? Who is William Nickel? William Nickel invented the nickel battery, actually. I think he was a Scotsman, if memory serves, but I could be completely wrong in making all this up. Hey, what's up, JT? Hello, hello. Welcome in. I like lo-fi or rain plus thunder sounds. I love the sound of rain. Okay, I need to be quick with this. Yeah, that makes me sleep like a baby. I hear no cars. My dad still said when he visited he expected to hear traffic. I know. Expected to hear traffic and noise, but it's quiet by me, except for the frickin' frogs and ducks. Wow, what's wrong? Do you not like the sound of frogs? I'm totally fine with the sound of frogs. I know some people can't handle it. Dude, I can't... Dead. Look, chat, thank you so very much for the lurk. This is what Warhammer feels like with trash teammates when I'm playing Assault. Okay, died again. I found this game quite hard when I played it originally. I remember struggling a bit with it. It looks like I'm going to be struggling again today. Hey, what is up, my guy? Oh, not a whole lot like it. How's it, Wits? How's the weekend, bro? Welcome in, like it. Hey, what? What? Fuck. What's happening? What did I do? Okay. Press start. No, something's wrong with my controller. It keeps running off in some random direction. Doing the thing again. I think I need to swap out my controller. Something just ain't right. Woo! Yes! Diddy's fingers don't work like they used to. They don't, so I don't at all. Like and lekker, man, lekker. Got some doppies in, a little pre-holiday drinky poos. Nice, bro. I bought this. I thought this is No Man's Sky channel. We'll go to No Man's Sky after this. I just needed to finish this game. It's almost done. We're at the end here. I really don't feel like the hour commute into work. An hour into work? No, that is rough, Hellstorm. I wouldn't want that either. Just fly? I think about that every time. You need to get a helicopter, Hellstorm. Controller drift? No, it's not controller drift. It's like it spazzes out and just nothing else works, but it just heads off into one direction. The game music for Monday morning is tough. I was not this ready. I can turn it down some more. Might be a little bit too invasive. Warhammer after this? No, not Warhammer. No Man's Sky, bro. Maybe Warhammer tomorrow. If I could be a pilot, I would. I love aviation. Yeah, you do love aviation. You like always watching that sky tracker. You can still be a pilot. JT, how was the weekend, my guy? It was cool. Very chill. I streamed yesterday. I did a lot of, I read my book a lot this weekend. I went for a run. No, it was good, bro. How was your weekend, JT? This is No Man's Sky Ambassador Dead Oryx. Yeah. Oh, don't you like? No, you don't like me playing No Man's Sky. What's the deal? What's the problem? A merchant banker of Florence who was denounced as a heretic for his atheist beliefs. He resides within the heretics among the fiery tombs. Let's absolve him. How was your run? It was good. I ran 10 Ks. I did 6 kilometer, 6 minutes a K. Nice and chill. Damn. I don't watch it, but I think it's a great game. So then why are you saying I must keep playing it? This is No Man's Sky Ambassador Dead Oryx. Where's No Man's Sky? No, like I said it, but you are No Man's Sky after a little ammo visit. After your little ammo visit. Amaranth. I said I like it. I'm confused.
Find peace.
I'm not a No Man's Sky. I like the game, but I played it for like a week. I played for like a week or 2 weeks, and then I'll go on to the next thing. I just enjoy it while there's new content and there's buzz around it. That's why I play it. I do like the game. Did you do hill climb? No, I didn't. I'll do them tomorrow. I think I need to give my legs a rest. Do you know how expensive it is to train on as a pilot? My half brother started it and just got so costly. It's very expensive. That's why you got to do it like what a lot of kids do is they'll like join a flight school and they'll go and sweep the tarmac, you know, and work for them for free just so they can get like training hours in. You know, or you got to do like all the practical, theory, and then try and do the prac. Hello, Karap. Good morning. Welcome in. How you doing, Curtsy? Morning. Phoenix Hunter. Oi, what's this nonsense? Don't you retro Mondays me? Where's the spaceships? We're gonna get into the spaceships after this. I just need to finish this. I'm right at the end of it, and I wanna get it away so I can finish the game finally. Vega Dead Oryx, good morning, Daddy. I hope you're well. Doing very well. Thank you, Vega. How you doing, man? See? What do you mean? I said I was going to play today, but I probably stopped from tomorrow. I wanted to play maybe Dune. I don't know. I'm still thinking about Dune. Might not be a good idea because I haven't gotten far enough to use the DLC, so it'd be like maybe pointless for me getting the DLC. Or I just like and become a No Man's Sky streamer, and that's all I play. I don't mind. I like No Man's Sky. There's a lot to do in that game. Until, obviously, Silent Hill comes out. Then I'm playing that. Oh, and also Borderlands. Warhammer streamer? No, there's not enough Warhammer in me to be a Warhammer streamer. I like Warhammer, but fuck. Can you play that game forever? Destroyer? Gatekeeping. Almost all high-paying jobs are gate-kept behind expensive courses. This is how the rich keep the poor from being able to get their elite jobs and keep them from class changing. Pilot, doctor, lawyer, politician. You're going to do Borderlands? I'm keen. With the crew? I don't have a crew. I might play some with, Pixie and maybe Cyborg and stuff. I might like collab with other people, but I don't have like, wouldn't be doing it all the time. The usual Deddy, stuck in Dante's Inferno. Give it an hour or so. I'll be out of here. I'm not stuck. I don't think I'm stuck. Hope I'm not stuck. Are you going to get the game, Lycan? No, Salty. I don't think it's... The thing is, those courses and being a pilot, it's not impossible. Anyone can do it. It's just you have to really set your mind to it. You have to study hard to be a doctor. That's what gatekeeps people from achieving greatness, is the difficulty in doing it. That's, they always say, the last mile of the race, the least amount of people are there, you know. Because when it comes to, you know, when the tough going gets tough, the tough get going. Where do I go from here? I don't know. I don't trust them. They are saying everything we want to hear, but I think looter shooters might be over. I'll see how it's received. What I've seen put me off slightly. Really, eh? Not so keen. Yeah, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot. And you might be right. Looter shooters might be at its end. Or it could be the opposite. And this kind of revitalizes that genre. Imagine having neutral talent in something, teaching yourself how to be better at it, and still not being able to make money because you don't have a piece of paper. No, you don't need a piece of paper. If it's a thing like a doctor and a pilot, fuck, I don't want to be in an airplane where the pilot didn't have to do, like, was just got it because he was good at it on Flight Simulator. He must prove to me that he is able to do the qualification and put the work in. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Same with the doctor. I'm not going to go to a doctor that's just like, hey, would you like to go to a doctor that's qualified as a doctor? Or someone that his mate said he was good at being a doctor? Fuck that, bro. I don't care what his mate said. I want to go to the doctor. The one that studied for 7 years. But a mediocre person get the money for doing a worse job because they have the paper. But they studied to get that paper. They had to put in the work, and that's like proof of a concept, proof of ability, you know, that they went to university, they got up every morning, they went and fucking studied, and they put in the work while other people were partying and not being consistent in what they were doing, right? I watched the promo with Shroud Summit. Oh, is it? Yeah, I haven't seen enough of it, so I actually know more than me about the game. I'm just going on the fact that I really enjoyed the first and second one, but I enjoyed the first and second one 10 years ago, you know? So whether it's still something I would enjoy in 2025, I don't know. But we'll have to see. Maybe. You're making me have cold feet, Lycan. I don't think any genre ever really dies. They come back eventually. Yeah, they do. They go through a dip. It just like fades off. It's like when Battle Royale came out, all the arcade shooters were like dead in the water. Everyone's like, no, arcade is dead, Battle Royale is it. And now, Battle Royale is slowly getting quieter and quieter. While the, you know, Call of Duty and these type of classic shooters that we used to are coming up through the ranks again. Like, we're going to get Battlefield and stuff. I want a doctor that asks ChatGPT all my questions. I don't mind the doctor using ChatGPT to get some extra advice from, but don't rely on it properly. Clearly, Oryx is part of the elite. Stream, horse farm, keeping us poors at our place. You full of shit, Salty. You're a bro. I wish, man. I wish I was one of the elite's gatekeeping. And you can. But, God, you have to put in a lot of work, bro. Those guys that sit at the top, they don't do anything fun. They just wake up, work, go to sleep. Wake up, work, go to sleep. And then fine-tune their profession to make themselves even more productive. There are obviously exceptions to the rule. So you do get people that are mediocre at their jobs that are at the top. Right? Yeah, genres go out of trends. They go out and they come back in. Like a lot of things, even like fashion. Bell bottoms go out, come back again. Like, you remember when bell bottoms were a thing, bro? Everyone was wearing bootleg, but like hectic bootleg. Not COD, that game's not coming back. Hey, what's up, Darkest? It seems like it right now, right? But maybe it will come back. I don't know. I don't think it's gone forever, and like for the next million years, we'll never ever like COD again. Like, it depends on what time frame we're looking at. Everything comes back into fashion. Even the Ice Age comes back. I see you, Oryx. I see you, and I see you, Salty. I see you. How you doing, Darkest? Oryx, you can live with me. Thank you, Destroyer. I was waiting for you to ask. I'll start packing my bags. Will you fetch me from the airport? LAX, baby. Professionals should feed their thoughts and question into ChatGPT and correct it when wrong, so we get a better product. Yeah, like definitely consult in it. Like, I've typed in things ChatGPT, like, oh, you know, feeling like this. What did you eat? Had this, maybe this, and then it gives you like all these ideas of what could be wrong with you, and it's very good. It's the best doctor ever. I heard some statistics saying that ChatGPT outperforms GPs in diagnosing sickness and minor health queries. Oryx, you want an Optimus robot? Yes, I do. A real one. Thank you, Fussa. I don't know why I'd pumped out a thumbnail like that, but I was like, fuck it, I'm going to just use it. It's too late to try and generate a new one. I'm doing really good, thanks. And yourself, Sir Diddy. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. No complaints? Barbing you on a Monday? Oh. Smash. There we go. I love that my new GP didn't mind that I asked questions that ChatGPT helped me with when I was wanting specific blood tests. She was on board. Yeah, I don't think doctors would be opposed to that. I've also, a lot of the times before I go to the doctor, I know exactly what I need to be talking about. And they always, even the last time I went to the chiropractor, when he asked me what's wrong, I sat down and I broke down everything to him. And he said to me, he's like, you just gave me the best description of what's wrong with you that I've heard in a long time. It's like, you've done your research. They're very keen on when you've done your research. They like it because then it feels like they're not doing all the work, that they're assisting you in getting better. And that's the way it should be, right? When you go into a doctor, don't just be like, I got a sore tummy. Be like, hey, listen, so yesterday at 2 p.m., my stomach started hurting. This is what I ate. I think because I have this and this problem, it might be the cause, blah, blah, blah. Just give them as much information as you possibly can. Even if it's not the most correct information, it's still something you can work with, right? Yeah, looter shooters went out because of the amount of RPG bullet sponges that jumped on Borderlands hype. And it wasn't because of so many flops. It just tired out the fan base with games like Division. And then they got reminded by games like Far Cry and Dishonored, Deathloop. So going back to the original design might not take so well at the moment. The real pull now is the IP, which they ruined in 3 with shit writing and team play, which is also shaky. Yeah, I heard mixed reviews about 3. I didn't play it. I did really enjoy the first and second one. Yeah, it remains to be seen, eh? Like, it makes sense what you're saying, but maybe people are ready for it now, you know, just like how other things come back into fashion. You do it right when it comes back, and then it's back in, you know. Like, I see that with Battlefield. It's like Battlefield died off because the games weren't as good, but I think that wasn't the primary cause. I think people were just obsessed with Battle Royale at the time. So the game coming in at a mediocre game, challenging Battle Royale time just wasn't good enough. Now with Battle Royale starting to dip a bit, and then Call of Duty, Battle Royale starting to dip and Battlefield coming in strong will, shake things up. And then Battlefield's going to bring that sort of type of gameplay back. Then everyone's going to be like, oh shit, Battlefield. And that's what I think is also part of the problem. Something dips and something else is better. And then it just looks like it dies out. But the Chinese government programmed us that way to collect more data. What, ChatGPT? ChatGPT is not Chinese though. Just my humble opinion, I don't trust any AI. And that's fair enough. But what extent do you don't trust it? You don't trust the information it gives you? Do you think it's stealing the information that you have? Where does the trust issue happen with AI, Prince? My doctor doesn't ask ChatGPT. He opens a book and looks at the picture. Then he asks me if he thinks this picture looks similar to what my problem is. Then we both look at each other and say, well, let's see what happens, né? You need to change doctors, Salty. Your doctor says you're a lost cause. Don't believe him. Deadly Kitten. And I could punch in all the current meds I'm on to see what they would change in the results. Yeah. No, it's very good. Like I've asked it many times. I've asked about different medications and it gives you really good feedback. What I assume is good feedback. Did you watch the latest South Park episode? It was about ChatGPT and how it kind of kisses your ass the whole time, because you can be like, hey, I want to start a business, and I'll be like, yeah, absolutely, that's a great idea. Do you want me to help you create a business plan? And then you're like, yeah, I want to do a business selling snails. And it'll be like, cool, that's an interesting take. Snails are really good and they like it, and it'll just like pumps you up for every idea that you have. And it gives you, anyway, that was South Park was about. And it's kind of true, because ChatGPT kind of does like hype you up about anything you say, So you just got to be careful with AI. Know its limits. Know your limits. Yeah, it could be. Battlefield was a nice surprise. Yeah, I'd pick it up if it looks good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I want the games to do well, because if the games do well, then you will play them, So it's like, I want Borderlands to do well. Whether it will do well or not remains to be seen. But from what I've seen, other people's hype about the game, yeah, I'm keen to try it out. If it's a flop, fuck it, we'll see. Because I'm probably going to play it on release, so I'm not even going to read a review. Unless there's some early reviews that I can read, that would be good. I'm sure there'll be maybe some publications that might get a review copy and be able to get a review out before release. I know a lot of developers don't allow that. They'll give out a review copy, but they'll be like, you're only allowed to release their review. Embargo will be on release day of the game, something like that. I don't like Googling my meds or conditions. I've learnt to trust what my blood results tell me. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't think you should ever take just what Google says, but in conjunction with the doctor, coming in with more information than empty-handed with the doctor. It's always good to do your own research as much as possible, I feel, because that's what I'd like to do. Dude, Battlefield 6 was such a fresh of breath, air. Absolutely. And the fact that they are literally giving us a little teaser of gameplay, gunplay, and movement mechanics, the fact they're bringing in things like the assault ladder and more. Yeah, dude, we got to wait 1 month and 2 days before the drop of Battlefield. I always ask the same question. Who or what is pushing AI onto us? What is the gain for those megacorps? They sell it as a product. They make a profit from it because people take that language model and incorporate it into different business ideas, and then they sell that business. Like I'm using an AI for making my thumbnails, so I have to pay monthly, and it's a lot of money for that. But it does a very good job, at it. So I don't mind paying the amount of money that it costs for it. If AI gives you a cooking recipe, you can cook it and test it. No need to trust it. Just try it and you'll see if the results are good or not. Absolutely. They made yes, I did. They made ChatGPT 5 less like that, and everyone got oh, is it? So they made it less like motivational, like, yeah, you're amazing. I think it needs to be more realistic. It needs to obviously be positive and give you like the push to be like, yeah, I think this is a great idea, but also be like, hey, like a snail business might not be the best idea. let's look into some other ideas. What's closest to you? What are you good at? Let's start at your hobbies. You know, like rather let it talk back to you and ask you more questions about yourself, so that it can kind of like draw out okay, so you love planting. Why don't you start like planting clones, making clones and selling certain plant species, you know, because you're so in love with botany, you know, let it like, it needs to ask more questions, not just be like, yes, that's a freaking great idea, you know. I can't change doctors now, Oryx. We still have his daughter to get through her last year of law school. I've been paying for her education since she was a teenager. I'm invested. I see her photos and progress every time I go to the doctor on his desk. So proud of her. I am thinking of doing a few extra visits so we can get her a car for her birthday. Fuck, Salty, you're funny, bro. That's hilarious. You're a good man. Keep doing it. You're putting that daughter through school and getting her a car. JT, I've told ChatGPT, fork off, and I got to thank you for your feedback. Anything else that can improve this message? You can be rude to it. It's not going to, like, entertain it. I've seen, like, you can swear at it, and it'll just be like, thank you for your feedback. I'm sorry you feel that way. Is there anything you can help, you know, say that can help me improve my feedback? They gave that group of streamers a special release they can play, and that's what I saw. If you wanted to look into the Shrouds, what did they say? What did Shroud say about it, Lycan, when he was playing? What did those streamers say about it? How you doing, Warlegs? Welcome in. Morning, Daddy. Good morning, Warlegs. I found all my medical dramas that a lot of docs were just throwing meds at the problem. Just putting a plaster on the problem when I went with the list from ChatGPT and found a new GP, not GPT. I started digging deeper. Good, exactly. Doctors are amazing, but they're not all perfect, you know. They're human beings. They also make mistakes. It's good to question them too, you know. Brother AI conspiracy Andes are too much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's good to be wary of AI. It's good to have not throw everything at it and not trust it for everything. Just have some sort of, keep an eye on it. That's all. Don't be afraid of it. Use it to its advantage. Vivian Naidu, talking about ChatGPT, we got one over here. How you doing, Vivian? Welcome in. Sarah, hi, good morning. Welcome in, Sarah. Good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for the posture check, Danny. How's Sarah's morning going? What was the best part of your weekend, Sarah? Darkest, I mean, ChatGPT was actually part of my former wife's driving force for the divorce, among other things, and it fluffed up her idea so much, and she thought it was a great idea. Sometimes it just needs a little more of a realistic output. Yeah, it kind of agrees. It's a yes man. It agrees with you all the time. Like, it needs to be, like I said, and I agree, it needs to be more realistic. Smash that YouTube like button harder than Dante is smashing demons with his scythe. Thank you so much, Deadly Kitten. If you guys got a like for me in the YouTube, you know where to find it. It really does help. Hey, what's up, Dead Reply? Welcome back. How you, Daddy? I'm doing well. How was the weekend, Dead Reply? I don't really recall most. Okay, just didn't listen. They didn't really give many opinions. Maybe it was a promoted stream, so best to look at the gameplay. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Okay, but you weren't sold on it. Fair enough. I'm good, just finishing my kofefe, going to get ready and hit the road soon. It's going to be a day on the road, bro. Make sure you got your music playlist ready. You got your water for you in your car. A little snacky poo if you maybe need one, Dead Reply. How was your weekend? Oh, Saturday night was the best part of my weekend. Just relaxed mostly and did stuff that brings me joy. What brings you joy? Did you play video games? Hey, Sarah. How was your weekend? It was good, thank you. I didn't do a whole lot this weekend. I was kind of lazy. I read my book because I wanted to try and finish it. I'm going to finish it by Friday, not want to try and finish it by Friday. I did some exercise, but really just didn't do anything that spectacular, to be honest. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, I've got to step away and leave the laptop lurking. Quick management meeting to shit the feckers out for the week. Good luck with that. Deadly Kitten, thank you so much for the lurk. Chigu, the best advice I was given from ChatGPT was, yes, it does need more cowbell. Seems like good advice. What needs more cowbell, though? Hey, misbehaving, yellow. How you doing? Welcome in. Champ. The champ is here. Dead Oryx and Deadly Kitten, did you see that the clip of that time Dead timed out Kitten when she asked for permit is now live on YouTube? Such content. Oh, I didn't see that. Have a look. Flip. Silent Storm got hold of it. I spent some time with the people I care about the most and also got to play video games, so the weekend was a win. It's always a freaking win if you get to play video games and hang out with your friends. It's a good feeling. Hey, Sarah. What's your plans today? What are you doing? Are you going to work now? Hello, Darkest. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, weekend was good. How was yours? Yeah, it was good. Good. Chilled. How you doing, Magic Meg? Good morning, Daddy and Herdies. Hope you all had a wicked weekend. It was really good. How was the medieval fair? I saw the pictures. It looked like fun. And you dressed up. And you dressed up like a bum. I'm very proud of you. You took my advice. Always believe in yourself and always stretch yourself beyond your limits. Good advice, Phoenix. Your life is worth a lot more than you think because you are capable of accomplishing more than you know. Thank you. Tell Salty that. You have more potential than you think. Exactly. Salty again. But you never know your full potential unless you keep challenging yourself and pushing beyond your own self-imposed limits. Good advice. Phoenix, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Corrupt college students in their 20s rent a yacht with gambling winnings and sink it after being overloaded with hookers. I saw that. I sent that meme out to people because I thought it was so funny. Those people living the dream. Corrupt, living the dream. Did I send that to you, Lycan? Fuck, that was so funny. It was so trippy. Pardon me, Daddy. I'm only teasing, Meg. Your outfit was cool. Really cool. You dressed up. You lie. The comments. Too many holes on the boat. Too many holes in the boat. No, I swear. I sent it out that. I thought I sent it like it. No, I was just laughing at it now. Fuck, I thought it was so funny. I thought I sent it to you, bro. Bro. Meg, I had to. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny. Did you not laugh? No, was it just me? Greetings, Mr. Oryx and Herd. I hope you all have an amazing week. And you, bro. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Alright, where are these? Okay, so we've got to go here to act like we're going to get health. And then we're not going to get health because this guy's going to come out. I just want to see something. These guys are unaffected by... Damn. Oh, I died. It happened. I'm gonna die again. This is bad. Fuck. How's the volume for this game? Is it terribly loud, or is it fine? Fuck. I can't freaking... Hey, what's up, bird? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome in. Hey, Zeusy, bro. Where have you been? Thank you so very much for the tier 3, dude. Morning, morning. First time I have been here since the go of holiday. Yeah, bro. We've missed you, Zeusy. Thank you so very much. That's super kind of you to do the tier 3. You could have done a tier 1. But the man did a tier 3. It really goes a long way. Morning. Yeah, read that. How's the holiday been, Zeus? Are you having a good time? I'm so tired. Couldn't sleep last night, this morning. What time did you end up going to bed this morning? Tier 3 or no balls? You reckon, eh? Thank you, bro. It really does mean a lot. Unnecessary to do such a thing. But it's very, very appreciated, bro. So when they got the little purple things above their head, I'm guessing that they're unaffected by magic. You have to do only physical attacks. It's so irritating. No, bro, I was so close to getting them all. Around 1:30 a.m., but then just couldn't get to sleep. Ended up listening to around an hour and audiobook. What? Listening to around an hour of an audiobook. Okay. What audiobook? Did at least it help you get to sleep, though? You know. If you're not going to sleep, at least you're learning something. A little bit of brain food. I just got home yesterday evening. Was amazing little break. Wait, where did you go, Zeusy? Oh yes, you went to the UK. Of course. I knew this. Shit, that's why. It all makes sense. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry I forgot, bro. I didn't forget. I just didn't put two and two together. Because I'm bad at maths. Oh, nice, bro. Ox, would you be interested in narrating my audiobook series? Yeah, sure. Which one? Or is this a new series? The manifestation one. Yo, my eyes are like friggin' drying out because I'm not blinking here. Yes, smash. One of Terry Pratchett's books. I've read them before, so it helps. Don't like to have something new on to fall asleep. Yeah, it's weird, eh? I need something familiar. I'm kind of the same. Sometimes when I want to fall asleep, like watching The Office over again works for me. I want you the voice for all my books. Done. I'll do it. Let me know when I start, Snaky. Bird, and then I woke up 10 minutes before my alarm went off, but at least I didn't oversleep. Yeah, at least you didn't oversleep. But shame. You just got to get through today. If you want to fix your sleeping schedule again, you'll be tired at least by the time you go to sleep tonight. But if you get a long 5-hour nap in today, you're going to struggle again. Hey, what's up, Ghost Gun? Good to see you. Holy mana attacks can still go through heretic shields like righteous path. Can still go through heretic shields like righteous path. Okay, I suppose I should be using righteous path. I always use sins of our father. Oops, why has this disappeared now? Oh my gosh, I actually never used any of these magic attacks, dude. That's why I'm struggling so much, Ghost Gun Ace. You have that relatable voice and reading style. The cat sat on the mott. I'm just happy to be back where a pint cost me 42 Rand and not 138 Rand. It's rough, bro. It's rough, it's rough. What was the best thing for you in the UK, as you see? I streamed Sunday, I didn't stream Saturday, no. Got to get my son to college, otherwise I probably would have stayed in bed a bit longer. Probably could have used that. Needed it, bird. But, I mean, if it's still early, you could sneak a little morning nap in, but I feel like after you come back from taking your son to college, you're not gonna want to sleep. Let me save you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But like you said, you want to not F up my sleeping pattern too much. Yeah, sometimes you got to just grind out that tiredness and just push through it so you can get to sleep. Even if you go to sleep early. I mean early, like, for me, early is like, 9 o'clock. Because then you can still get a decent amount of sleep and then wake up early. Is No Man's Sky over? Completed it? Yeah, no, I've not completed that. No, I'm going back to No Man's Sky. Usually on Mondays I'll play a retro game just to start the stream. And then I'll go back onto what we are playing. Just like tomorrow, we're going to do Spoopy Tuesday. I'm thinking about going to try play a little bit of Dune Bird tomorrow with the DLC. But then I'm thinking like, I haven't finished the storyline in Dune, so the DLC wouldn't even matter to me. It's pointless doing it, right? Or is it still good? I mean, the first thing is obvious. The functional transport network, being able to go have a drink with a friend and catch a bus for an hour ride home for 35 Rand was the best. It's pretty sweet, eh? Like, flip. Public transport is so freaking nice when it works. Yeah, the buses are great. They're fantastic. Fantastic. I wish we had public transport. Dude, I mean, there's new stuff and a lot of changes. You never finished, so that's okay. I would like to finish this game. Today. This is the only retro game I've stuck with. And been like, no, I'm going to finish this bad boy. Even though this game I have finished it in the past. I'm finishing it again. I'm a bit stuck again. Like, did I go the wrong way? Is this, because it feels like this is the way I actually came. Hey, how you doing, Mizuki? Welcome in. I lost my stream streak. I streamed yesterday, Mizuki. I'm sorry, what was your stream streak on? Yeah, but if you're not too invested, you might not be. That's the thing, is I did enjoy it, and I was interested in the game when I played it. That's why I wanted to start again, because I was like, maybe I need to just start this again. But then it'll be miles away from the new content, so... Okay, this is the way I had to go. I was going the wrong way. You were on 50? Mizuki, no, dude. That was so many. Toxic Psycho, good morning. Welcome in. 10 years later, we should play Satisfactory Oryx. I've heard about that game. I've never played it. Isn't that what Modest likes, Satisfactory? That's his favorite game. 50 is a big number to lose. It really is. You know, there's a thing that if you do miss a stream, you can watch a VOD or a clip, apparently even a clip from the stream that you missed, and then you get your stream streak back. Or you don't lose it. Maybe now that you've lost it, I don't know. Maybe you won't get it back. I don't know if you can still do it after the fact. Satisfactory is great, but it's better with other players. Okay, is it like open? You can have it. Is it like kind of? You can have as many players as you can fit on a server with Satisfactory. Yes, I remember. Didn't you used to stream Satisfactory, Bird? Yeah, that hasn't been working for me. Oh, catching a clip or a VOD. Other people said it didn't work for them either. Probably too late now, but we'll check it out next time. Yeah. Maybe just try. Go watch a clip from yesterday, just for interest's sake. See if anything changes. I doubt anything will happen, but I'm just... Maybe we figure something out. It's open world, yes. Okay, you can make a server. It's just an automation game. You configure systems. like an engineer. For a while, but haven't played it recently. I know why, because Dune had got you and Hella obsessed. Which is understandable. Like, Dune had really good mechanics. I love the gunplay in the game. I love the exploration. I love the scenes. All so freaking cool. It is survival. Even has bosses technically, really. Yeah, I don't know a lot, like I said, because I've never played it. Project Zomboid serve. I'm keen on Project Zomboid, if you guys would be down. I've got the game, and I've been wanting to play it for the longest time. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm starting to wonder if my new glasses are set up right or what. I feel more of a headache wearing them. Bro, get it checked sooner rather than later. It can be a simple mistake, and then it can damage your eye and cause headaches and just... Fuck. Sorry. But yeah, get it sorted. Blue light filtering needs prescription lenses. My ass. No, you can get blue light filtering without prescription lenses. Yeah, Dune has been fun. Not entirely sure where it's going because the numbers have been lower lately. The numbers of players in Dune, eh? I see when people stream the game, they do well with the views. Like, is it the drops that are making it good? Zomboid is a truckload of fun. Can be frustrating with how hard it is sometimes. I heard people say it's pretty tough. But I'm down. That's what she said, Smarty. Problem is I'll play Zomboid 24/7. Oh, you know the game, eh? I'll have a 50-hour streak. 50-hour streak's not healthy, bro. Lol. No, sorry, I meant they told me I need a small prescription, and that's why it's making things feel weird. Oh, so you've got blue light without a prescription. They told you need a prescription. Have you got... I mean, the eye test will tell you that, though. Yeah, it's been good with the drops. Hella had been doing really well with them. I saw you was doing amazing. I was so happy to see that. Also, a few other streamers I've seen that did the same. Their views like bolstered hugely because of Dune. So I think it's great, you know, especially if you enjoy the game. Take advantage of the hype around it, you know, because it's the only way. Twitch sucks when it comes to discoverability. So you have to take advantage of games with drops and stuff to try and meet new friends, you know, build your community. So it works well if it aligns with the game that you already enjoy playing. Yeah, my blue light, I don't wear them a lot, but like I'll start, like even now I need to wear them. Most of the time I wear them because I don't blink when I'm playing games like this. And Wukong and Wu Chang and Elden Ring, I just don't ever blink because I'm so focused. My eyes dry out. So sometimes these glasses, they help with my eyes drying out. Speaking of discoverability, have you checked the impressions on feet yet? Oh, I don't even know how to check the impressions for that. But that's a good... I forgot about that. I put feet in my... If you look at my description at the bottom, you'll see there's feet. Because apparently it's got huge impressions. But you can't see my feet, bro. Unless you pay. And I'll send you pictures. Do you want me to look at starting a Project Zomboid server update? Add some mods and things. Make it a little nicer and stuff. And we can leave PvP on so we can kill you. I mean, trace passes. Absolutely. If you feel like doing it, you've got access to... Just check... Maybe I don't think anyone's playing Dune anymore on the server, unless Maddox is still playing or someone else. We can keep it running. I absolutely have no problem. But maybe we should put an announcement out. So I'll put one in the Discord saying if anyone's still playing Dune, because we can remove that. We should keep 7 days in Minecraft, though. I think we'll eventually, 7 days, we can also close it, because I think people have sort of come in, or instead of close it, reduce it right down to like the freaking smallest server space it can be. You know, like the small lowest allowance. Maybe that's a better way to do it. And this, and maybe yeah, I'll put an announcement on Discord, then we can close the dune, and keep the Minecraft also can be reduced right down to like a simple a small amount of space, and then if people want to do it, if we want to jump back into Minecraft, we can just up it again. Yeah, I'm not sure how many peeps are still playing it, so I think we can look at Dune. I've reduced that one down, and then we can look at doing that for 7 Days to Die in Minecraft. Minecraft, I think people are still playing Minecraft. There are definitely people on there, but I think it can just be reduced down to like a low package. Yeah, 7 Days to Die Minecraft, throw it right down, bro. Like 5 slots or whatever. I don't think there's ever more than 5 people on both those games. But yes, guys, if you want to play Minecraft and 7 Days to Die, we have got, and we've had the servers on for a long time. We're just reducing the size. As soon as more people are playing, we'll just up the size, just so the expense is less, because we have got credit with G-Portal. Yeah, no, whenever you get a chance to join, it's not going anywhere. We'll always keep the Minecraft there. I think that's just going to be a 24/7, 365 days server. We'll just reduce the size. But on 7 Days to Die, it's usually me and Dermot now and then. Yeah, I see Dermot still goes on. I don't know, when was the last time you went on, Deadly Kitten? I haven't been on in a while. I still will go on. Oops. But I won't be anytime soon. Hey, what's up, Proxy? Proxy 500. Proxy 501, actually. Guys, Proxy, Lady Proxy hit a 500 stream streak. So, Mizuki, I know it sucks that you lost to 50, but imagine losing a 500. She hasn't lost it yet. Thank goodness. I said that. Proxy can just like, I think now that she hit 500, she can just like say no. I'm done. But we need to design a shirt for anyone who hits 500. I'll give them a shirt. So if anyone is keen on helping with a 500 shirt design, oh, like Parkrun does? I didn't know they did it. I can do it. You want to design a shirt? A Herdy shirt that says something funny about 500, or like, I don't know. Can design and print? Really? I'll put one in Discord. What are you going to put in Discord? I feel like I've come this far. I can't stop now. If you make it to 1,000, we're going to have to make a new shirt. No, not 1,000. When Proxy hits 1,000, we'll make that shirt. But fuck, to hit 1,000 stream streak, bro. The fact that Proxy hit a 500. If I stream 5 days a week on average, so there's 52 weeks in a year, right? And then I stream, so what's 5 times 52? 200. Yeah, it's 2 years. That's crazy, Lady Proxy. Yeah, another 2 to 3 years, I think. It's just slightly under 2 years, a 500 stream streak. 2 years of every single time I've gone live. And also, in 2 years, you know how many times the streams have cut out and died because of electricity and internet and doing surprise streams on a Saturday. To the point, you know, when I streamed the other day on Saturday, I sent a message to Lady Proxy to remind her. I was like, hey, Proxy, I'm going live. Just to let you know. G-Portal, the ultimate in-game servers. Finding your favorite gaming server is now easier than finding the G-Spot. With G-Portal, game on gamers. Hey, what do you think, Salty? Yeah, maintaining that as OG styles. Yeah, I lost my stream streak a few times because of that. Yeah, well, that's my job, is I make it difficult for you guys to get the stream streak. So that if you can get it, it is an absolute achievement. And now we got to get proxy shirts. The only way to find the G-spot is to ask for directions, and even then, you have to remember, women can't give directions. This guy is offensive on so many levels. How do you do that, Darkus? It's like a talent. You have the voice. We like it. Our people will call your people. Thank you. Get them on the phone. Tell them our rates. I mean, my people will tell your people my rates. Did you see the Street Fighter cast reveal? No. What do you mean Street Fighter cast reveal? Are they making a Street Fighter movie? Didn't they do that already? I love red name Darkus back with sass. Yeah, when it's red, then it's sassy. When it's pink, then he's on his feminine side. He's working with the feminine side. Jason Momoa as Blanca. Sorry, M, you're gonna hate me, dude, but I actually don't know a whole lot about Street Fighter. I know what the game looks like, but I know like none of the characters. But we did have a movie though, back in the day, didn't we? You found a new relic, Frederick's Ring. More information. Okay, what does Frederick's Ring do? I've only got 2 spaces here. Requires holy level 5 to equip. When Dante is low on health, there is a chance to execute divine intervention, which both stuns enemies and heals Dante. Very cool. Let's upgrade that. $0.50 says Balrog. 50 cents. He's actually not... What? He's not bad at acting, right? 50 Cent. I'm trying to think of what movie I saw him in. I like old 50, bro. He's always been, like... consistent. I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. But as from the little bit I know about him, he seems alright. He's been shot 9 times and he still don't walk with no limp, you know. Got to show some respect. Little Uzi Vert says Chun-Li. Chun-Li. I don't know. I came this way. Then I walked this way and I couldn't go here. Okay, I can. I can go there. I just die when I go there. Nobody will ever be as great as 90s Van Damme and Raul Julia. But that's mostly nostalgia. I never watched the movie. Because I was never really a fan of Street Fighter. I was a Mortal Kombat fan, bro. Once you go Mortal Kombat, you just can't do anything else. I tried Tekken, I remember, and I was like, no, don't like Tekken. You gotta watch it, it's awesome. Even just for the cheese of it. Yeah, I would watch it now. I definitely would. But I will say that Mortal Kombat 2 has a bit of a competition next year. Street Fighter is coming 4 months after. Wait, have they announced a new Mortal Kombat M? I've been shot by paintball guns a lot too. And I'm also not limping. He's not special. And also a few times with BB guns, Darkest. Don't forget the BBs. No. No, bro. Okay, yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 kicks off next year, US Summit. Nice, bro. Flip. I mean, I feel like they don't even need to give us a new Mortal Kombat. Just give us a good DLC for the current Mortal Kombat. I'd be happy. But, you know, they also, I guess, want to make something new. But yeah, I love Mortal Kombat. I'll get the new Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1 was so good. It was just expensive, bro. Freaking paid like 1,200 Rand for Mortal Kombat. Please don't bring up the BB guns. That's PTSD that's caused many years of childhood trauma. You know, Dead and his friends once started shooting me with their BB guns, and one of their BBs hit me inside my ear. Dread and one of his friends. And I started screaming, and I went and punched both of them, and my mom walked out while I was being feral, and she beat me with the belt. Sorry, Darkus, that's a truly traumatic story. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I won't mention the BB guns again. Peeps, don't talk about BB guns around Darkest. It's a sensitive subject. When I was young, I always used to play BB Wars, bro. You and your friends go and buy the cheap BB guns from the flea markets, and then you go and put like your dad's sunglasses on so you don't get shot in the eye. Some people didn't have sunglasses, so they just like ran around with their eyes, you know, vulnerable.
My son, within this remaining cavern, there are 3 more circles, one below another, each full of accursed spirits.
Bro, I don't think I'm finishing this game today.
The first ring is wholly of the violent. Because violence can be done to 3 persons, in 3 rounds it is divided. Violence unto one's neighbor, unto oneself, and unto God.
And below that?
Of every sin that gains hatred in heaven, fraud, because it is peculiar to man, is the most displeasing to God.
Fraud.
Therefore the fraudulent, and then the traitors, are the lowest.
The government made this poem, Dante's poem, bro.
Them than all the rest.
We had street wars, used dustbins to build bases. Yeah, bro, we would like try and find like an empty building and go and use that. Otherwise, in our complex, we just run around like where the trash was. That was like where we would be shooting each other with BB guns.
Why are those in the circles above, in the storm and rain and mud? Why are they not also punished down here, in the ruddy city?
Because their sins are of the flesh, which is less offending, unlike the sins of malice, which goes against nature herself.
Who lies here?
This tomb guards Anastasius, once Pope, whom Photinus led from the straight path.
Have we finished talking? He's done. Dude, I was watching this thing about Greece, like looking at this game. Ancient Rome, sorry, not Greece. Did you know in ancient Rome they had vending machines? Wine vending machines. There was the first vending machine ever made. Like, it was so clever. They would drop a coin into like a pot, and then it would land on this like counter with this lever. So the coin would pull down like that and open up the to pour the wine into your glass. So you'd put a wine glass there, and then it would open up until it got to like open, and then the coin would roll off and it would close the tap. So fucking smart, bro. That's like 2,000 years ago. The Romans had wine vending machines. And the vending machine was only recreated like in the 1800s after that. So like that was the first vending machine, and then there was no vending machines, and then in England they invented a vending machine in the 1800s. So there was like a freaking 1,800 year gap between the first invention of the vending machine until its reappearance in 18 whatever. Kid across the street upped his game and got an automatic darkest no word. Went home looking like chicken pox. Oh, hectic. Automatic, what is darkest no word? Rifle. Games are fun. At least they weren't as painful as paintball though. I want to make a vending machine that you scream into. The better the scream, the better the booze you get out. How are you going to make money, Deadly Kitten? What did we have here? What do you mean, what did we have here? BB gun? Also on G-Portal note, you have 84.61 credit. I've reduced Minecraft's Dune and 7 Days to Die. But thank you, bro. No, that's all we need, because we don't want to use up all that credit too fast. Oh, the BB gun word. PTC flat. Oh, sorry. Toki, that makes sense. I'm just getting some work done this morning. Excited to start the expeditions today. Hey, you haven't even started it yet. It's a fun expedition. Very fun. I finished it yesterday. It's not for making money. It's for helping people process trauma. So you scream loud and then you get free wine. By giving them alcohol. Maybe they need it. They must need it, Richie. I'll demo it for you. I'm happy to test that machine out. Okay, we've only been playing this game for 11 hours. And I still haven't finished it. How you doing, Richie? Morning, bro. Welcome in. Richie, how was your weekend? Was it a goodie? Violence. What's this thing? Okay. Who have we got here? We have got Attila, the scourge of the earth, the feared emperor of the Huns, who is forever trapped among those who desire to be drenched in the blood of man. We forgive them. I'm trying to forgive as many people as possible. I'll find my inner Chester Bennington and get great booze. Yeah, let us know when your vending machine is ready to be tested, Deadly Kitten. Oh my gosh, I got 30 sins captured. Alright, get out of here, big guy. Goeiemorgen, Vora. How you doing? And this guy. Weekend, good weekend and yours, sir. Weekends are always too short. Always just too short, bro. Yeah, it was cool. That was very chill. I didn't really do a lot on Saturday. Played some games, read quite a bit of my book, and ate trash food. And I planned my entire reading schedule for the next few months. So now it's got me kind of motivated to get through this book, so I know which book I'm going to buy next. So excited about that. Went for a nice run yesterday and I had a stream yesterday too. Ach, lekker by die kantoor. So happy. That sounds like fun. I know you love it there. Your favorite place to be. Do you think it's a coincidence that kantoor has the word cunt in it? Oh, you're copying me, Deadly Kitten. That's what I was saying. That's my joke. What music is this? Wait, what music are we actually listening to? I can't hear it because the game music is so loud. I said it first. No, I said it first, bro. There's delay. I'm hearing the music now. Delay so guava. You know what's an interesting song? I played this the other day on stream, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. I need to find it for you. I'll play that next. Tell me what you think of this, Miss B. When I find it. It's also a what the F song, but it's got such a happy tune to it. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's definitely this tune. Yeah, listen to this bad boy. Richie, you'll know this one. I think you'll know this, Richie. You having a death metal kind of morning? Pump the tunes, Mora. Hey, J Chill, morning mensa. Goedemorgen, mensa. Maybe I like this one. Smash. Jeez, it's so loud for me. I put the volume down for you so you guys don't have to listen to what I'm listening to. This game is extremely loud. You can't say I know it, but we ball. Okay. I thought you maybe made a comment about because the lyrics are kind of weird. It's literally a guy asking a girl that's just got engaged to by a boyfriend, and he's like, "Hey man, what about me?" It's kind of sus, but I really like the tune of it. Whoa, let's go. Well, I thought you were. Thought you might have been. We didn't have a conversation about it. Just someone said, "Oh, what are these lyrics?" And I, for some reason, thought it was you, but I was wrong. Alright. The Phlegathon.
In violence, wounds and death are inflicted against one's neighbors. This ring torments those who murder and plunder, and every soul who wrongfully smites another.
What is their punishment?
Within this river are those tyrants aptly punished in a boiling blood.
Yo, imagine, bro. Sounds like a party over here. Just chilling in a blood jacuzzi, essentially. Alright. What are these sound effects, bro? I cut his wings off. Take that, Satan. Coffee time, be right back. Yo, please make me a cup. The deadly kitten, 2 sugars of milk. Thank you. Oh, bro. Oh man, they smashed me. I wonder if the fire hurts them. Probably not. Don't make him one. Don't make him one. He hates South Africa. You hate South Africa, look, Chad. Why did you leave? If you love South Africa so much, where are you? Yeah, this guy coming here. He hates my country. So sad, local Chad. So sad. Why, bro? This is fucking terrible. Mate, I was full South African mode this week. Yeah, but correspondence, dude. You didn't even marry a South African, bro. It's because you hate South Africans so much. Dude, this is so hard. What, we all make mistakes. What's wrong with our South African women? They're the best, bro. Good morning, Oryx and Nerdies. How you doing? Hello. Good morning. Welcome in. How you folks doing today? Yeah, fantastic. Hey, what's up, Nexus today? Dude, I remember renting this game on PlayStation 3 Goated. You know, Nexus, it really is. It still holds up, even 15 years after it came out. You know, this game's 15 years old. I'm playing it on Xbox Game Pass on the Xbox One. But welcome in, Nexus. Well, feel the love today. What's up, Viper? All the love, bro. How you doing, buddy? Yoshi was upset with me though. I took her to a Springbok army thing. She was literally the only Kiwi there. You were there too though. There were 2 Kiwis, bro. Oh, you missed. Sorry, man. When the fire comes, you are meant to jump to the other platform. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Vibe. Thanks, though. So this platform's the only one you jump to. On this one here. Okay, oh wait, are you saying I must jump back? Hey Viper? You're so smart, bro. Sorry I missed your message. You can go, I didn't realize you could go back, but I see there's a freaking demon there, dude. That makes so much sense, bro. Hey, Ghost Gun Ace, you can grapple. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah. I just didn't realize that. I'm an idiot. I'm so focused on trying to get those guys. There, I'm not focusing. Oh, I just fell in the freaking lava. Yeah, thanks. Diddy, if I showed you what I was wearing, even you would be proud. I saw what you're wearing. You're wearing a Zulu headpiece. Bro, why did I fall down there, dude? Morning, Diddy and the Hoodie. So was looking into the freebies this weekend, and looks like Dune Awakens is free to play. So I was wondering if the Hood server's still... Yeah, it's still open. We're literally just talking about it this morning. Yeah, you go ahead. Go jump in. And that's anyone else who wants to join our June server, not Dune server. It is there to be used by the community. Bro, I'm like, it's not allowing me to jump back. Like, I keep falling into that fucking pit there. Okay, Oryx. Here is a Pokemon question. In Pokemon... you shit, dude. I can't believe you still have that saved, bro. Do you have it saved on a notepad? Look, Chad. This guy. What the fuck, bro? You got me. Hey, there it works. Oh, no, I'm jumping across. Let the fire burn. We gotta take this slowly. Bro, and that guy just died. There we go. There we go. Bro, so much easier. Thank you for the tip, Viper and Ghost Gun Ace. Diddy, why is your shirt off on the YouTube thumbnail? Thirst Trap, Oryx? Yeah, well, you see, the thing is, I don't know why it made it like that. So yesterday I was making thumbnails, and then I just quickly, I type a description. I actually, like, this is my process for making thumbnails. I've trained my ChatGPT to, like, know how my thumbnails need to be generated. I've given the framework for him. So, like, after lots of, like, training it knows how to make the thumbnails that I kind of want. And so now I like just go on there. I'm like, can you make me a thumbnail for Dante's Inferno? I'm nearly finished the game. So I just give it a small amount of information now because I've given it so much training. Then it spits out this whole like description of what it thinks it would be a good, you know, thumbnail for. And then I put that into another app. That description I put into an image generator. And then it feeds me an image. And then it gave me that, bro. I never read the description it gives me because I'm just like, I'm over it. I've done it a million times now. So now I just trust it and I take it and I pop it in. If the image comes out a little bit sus, then I'll read through it and be like, okay, can you change this, this, and this? You hitting your 5x5s? Of course, bro. Every day, dude. That is not me. That is AI me. Think I'm that buff? And then it gives me a shirtless Oryx. And then I was like, oh, let me edit it. And I was like, you know what? No, fuck it. Let me put it on there. Maybe it generates views. I don't know. I don't think it will. But we try anyway. How you doing, 80? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm going to see LP in Italy next year in June. We are so excited. What's LP? Linkin Park. Sorry, I was thinking Lost Prophets, but I know that doesn't exist anymore either. Looking swell, Chom. I mean, I read that. Why am I reading again? I don't see complaints. No one's complained yet about it. Yeah, Linkin Park. Let's see. Remember that. You like it, Lychee? I'm not as buff as you, bro, but getting there. LinkedIn Park. It looks like we're probably going to play Dante's Inferno next week, Monday again, because we're not getting to the end of this. Do you know, I have heard, yes, the lead singer was an absolute freaking PDF file. It's disgusting. I'm just like... LinkedIn Park is crazy work. I don't even use LinkedIn or LinkedIn Park. YouTube thumbnail needs to go on a wall somewhere. On a wall somewhere. I'll make a note. Make more topless thumbnails with AI generated Dead Oryx body. You wouldn't want to see my actual body. It's in a state, bro. Are you winning? Lols is winning. Are you winning? Oh, as you said that, Lols, I died. How's everything in Tassie? How's everything down at Hobart?
One may lay violent hands upon oneself, and therefore in this place,
Yes, we would.
those who deprived themselves
My
of
bad.
their lives
No, you wouldn't.
repent in vain.
Still sick. Hobart was shit. I mean, it was alright, but shit. So I'm back home now. How far do you stay from Hobart? Eh? The big city.
Look well, and you will see things that make my words
2 hours. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's still worth the drive if you need to go get something out of the big city. How far are you away from Bacon and Eggs Beach? Is it Bacon and Eggs Beach that you got there? You know that they got a beach in Tasmania. It's called Bacon and Eggs. I think is it Bacon and Eggs? So I'm getting it wrong. It's something like that. Would the suicide wonder if you would find a Logan brother making videos down there? Remember that. It's disgusting. Aussies played great this weekend. Glad they're returning to form. Love exciting times to be a rugby fan. Who did Australia play this weekend? People were upset about the book game. I heard many people say that the ref was a bit biased towards the All Blacks. People got up early in South Africa to watch that game, bro. Oh, yes, I actually knew that. I remember now. Bacon and Eggs Bay. That's an extra 44 kilometers past Hobart. I didn't watch the rugby, but I hear the ref, yeah, sure had fun. I heard that too. Fusa, I really think you should dress as your thumbnails for streams. I wish I could, bro. If I had the clothes, I would do it. It's just cosplay, yo. Like, it's such a mission. I need to build up my cosplay things one by one. Do one at a time. What is that? How do I get through here? You see, he wants to keep unaliving himself, yeah. So yeah, today that's yeah, today's thumbnail. I don't need to take it off, bro. But Twitch T's and C's can't have no shirts on unless I'm by the pool. Hot tub stream. Your cosplay for the thumbnail is just you being topless. What do you need to build up there exactly? Well, I can't do that one because it's Twitch, bro. And I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't expose you to that kind of torture. Ref was full of cuck. Bokke played. I heard that too. I heard that the ref was full of cuck, but the Bokke didn't perform at the end of the day. And that's okay. That happens. You can't win them all, right? I'm so glad I don't watch that rugby cuck. Causes too much drama. JT. What? What do you mean it causes too much drama? The drama is what people enjoy about it. The excitement and the, you know, the chaos and the banter between teams and countries and stuff. The drama is what makes it fun. We need it. If there was no drama around rugby, it would be boring. Or any sport. Ref was coaching the ABs and penalizing us. It's our own fault. We need to play better. We had the Richie McCaw era. We should know better than to wait for penalties that won't be given. Show us your titties? No. How much you got? Maybe. Change your wallpaper to a beach, bro, and then I can take my top off. Just tape your nipples, you'll be right. Yeah, you can do that, right? You can tape up the nips. But you don't have to if you buy the beach, change wallpaper to beach, get pool sorted. I know Amaranth does it. Can a fan of a sport really criticize a team and its players? It's not like you, the fan, can do better. No, of course they're allowed to. That's the point of it. That, you know, criticize and stuff. Of course, we all do it. You know, that's the fun of the game. Is the fans get involved and they say we need that. The sportsmen need that. Don't take it personally and go and hate on the team because they lost and be like, send hateful messages. Troll. Be like, hey, learn how to catch a ball, you know, and then lol. But one of my dad's friends, he's a very nice guy, but he's very obsessed with cricket. And he saw AB de Villiers at the airport after like the World Cup and they choked the game. And they just like passing each other. And he said something to AB de Villiers. He said, yeah, you guys, he said something, not a great comment towards him. He told me the story. And they said, AB de Villiers turned to me and said, it's net a game, oom. Asseblief. And then he said he felt so bad. He's like, fucking right, it's just a game. Don't take it too seriously. I think we got some nipple caps here for you. We can slap those on. Thank you, maybe. Where do you get nipple? Is that a product that you buy? You're just going to cut out little round circles or get stickers. OMG, Disney might, and I emphasize might, have just saved the Marvel Universe with an animation. I don't recommend checking it on stream, but the trailer for Marvel Zombies looks epic. Marvel Zombies. I'll check it out. I'm not like the biggest fan of Marvel stuff. You can judge the ref because he is enforcing the rules, and you as a fan know the rules. But unless you can play 80 minutes better, can you really talk? No, I don't know. I don't agree with that. The sport needs fans to be like that. That's people sit and shouts and that's what makes the chaos of it. Like when you're sitting at the pub and someone's like, "Fuck it," catch the ball, and everyone laughs. It's a good time. It would be boring if everyone sat there and was just like, "Don't say anything that might hurt someone's feelings," because that's not sportsmanly. No. It's a joke. The guy knows that he can't do better, but it's the atmosphere. It's not to be taken seriously. Some people do, unfortunately, take it really serious, and then they take it home with them and they get upset and they cry about it. And it's just like I always think like this, the players don't get that upset. They probably just go back to the change room, have a little bit of a cry, and then like, all right, sweet, let's get back to it. Like, don't get too drawn into the sport so much that, and all the bar fights and broken glass and kids crying because daddy sent all his money on the team and now he's yelling at the TV like the player would hear what he's saying. Sounds so much fun. Yeah, but you explaining it in a negative light though. That's a small part of it, and that does happen, and it's super sad, but I feel like that person would be fall into anything like that. He would be, if it wasn't sport that dragged him there, it would be something else. Like, I can say things about it's I don't want to talk about the stuff because it can draw out too long. But if you want to have a chat in Discord, JT, about this, I can have a chat to you about something. And I want you to try and defend another subject for me on the same card. I just love seeing those Afrikaans worms with their beer kegs on the belly and they're yelling at the screen like, "Plus, I don't think you can do better." No, they can't. Mr. Goddess, thank you so very much for 26 months. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. How you doing, Mystic? Welcome in. How's the Monday? The fact that we lost by 7 points while playing so badly makes me think we can give the ABs a hiding. So not all doom and gloom. No, I don't think it's doom and gloom either. Not at all. We always bounce back. I mean, it's just one game. My father always used to say, surely these rugby players have fathers or uncles that can tell them they are catching on shit. That's funny. Your dad's funny. That's where you get your humor from, Salty. Lol, nipple caps are a vibe. You wear them when you want to cover up your nips. Sometimes I don't want people seeing mine through my white shirts. Okay, fair enough. So it's a safety thing for other people. Did I miss the coochie fight? No. The coochie fight, I don't think we've had that yet. I don't know. Did I fight that already? I can't remember. I don't remember seeing it, that's for sure. It's always the guy who peaked at third team rugby that has the most insightful comments during the game. Yeah, no, absolutely. Some people do take it way too serious, for sure. But I think, like, for the most part, it's just for the atmosphere and the vibe. I agree with you. Like JT says, there are some people that alcohol in general does that. Alcohol is the most dangerous drug there is. It's affected. It has the highest death rates out of anything as alcohol. More than 50. Most murders are committed by drunk people. Most. It's crazy. And then when you think about it, it makes sense because people get upset, they drink, and then they get into a fight, like at a club, and they kill each other or shoot each other, or they're drunk and rage, or domestic violence. It's terrible. I mean, I enjoy drinking, but it doesn't make me violent, which I'm very blessed. I figured if it did, then I would stay far away from the stuff, and yeah, it's very unhealthy. It's just, if alcohol was never invented and we had to invent that shit now, we'd never ever, we'd be like, what the hell is this, bro? Why would anyone want to poison themselves with this stuff? Well, what do the players care, win or lose? They get paid. Thousands, millions, bro. When I screw up something big, I have to fear losing my job. But then a Springbok loses 3 or 4 matches, he still gets to cry in his Bugatti and show up for practice. It's true. Don't drink and kill, guys. Please leave the drink. Yeah, thank you, Salty, for that PSA. Is it domestic violence or is it home training? No, it's definitely violence, but I crave violence. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate part of our society is drinking causes so much violence and car accidents and disease and all that stuff. Naded, just stating what I've seen a lot of when I've been at bars, and that's what puts me off the whole rugby sport. But hey, that's me. If you enjoy the energy, that's you. I'm not going to stump my head over a man with a ball. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, you can't love everything, you know. You got to pick and choose the things that you enjoy. Like, I enjoy rugby. I just don't watch a whole lot anymore. I watch a game here and there when I can or when I feel like it. But I'm not a die-hard rugby fan. I used to be quite big. I'd never miss a game sort of thing, and same with cricket. But now I've also become a little bit fatigued from it. And I enjoy watching it, like I said, here and there. But I couldn't care less if the Bokke won or lost. I really don't. It doesn't change my opinion on anything. I'm not sad. I'm not... Absolutely don't care. When it's a World Cup and I'm watching, obviously I want the Bokke to win. But if they lose, I'm like... I go back to like the conversation I was having. I'm like, yeah, so Jim, you're saying anyway, you know. It sucks in the moment. You're like, we lost, but fuck it. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. It's just a sport. I believe in sport. No, we need sport for a country. I'm a firm believer in it. It's so good for national pride. But, is the herd going dry and no longer drinking? Now that's a wholesome community, sober community. Yeah, I drink because it's kind of bored of my life here in Johannesburg. So that's what keeps me a little bit exciting, is I get to go and have a beer with a friend. Okay, how do I get rid of this fire? Because I can't seem to kill these boys. And that's how we kill him. Nice. Mkulu, ZA, greetings from Switzerland, fellow South African. No ways, you're living in Switzerland. Mkulu, your grandpa. How you doing, Gramps? It is what it is. Dry herd for the win, you reckon, eh? We don't need alcohol to have fun. That's easy for you to say. I've trained myself to have fun with alcohol. I'd rather go have a milkshake with you than a beer Oryx. A milkshake. We're going to sit at the Milky Lane. No, I won't have a milkshake with you. What flavor milkshake? What are we going to do after the milkshake? Have another milkshake? And then what happens? Do we just shake hands and go home? See, the thing with drinking is it prolongs the social event, you know, because you sit there and you have one drink and you talk for an hour over your drink, and then you have another drink, not an hour, but like half an hour. Drinking is fun with friends. It's not that deep, please. Wait, yeah, I was going to say, what's the real reason to drink? Because boredom or issues that you're trying to escape? If you're so bored, it's because you're bored of yourself. And you need to be happy being with yourself, or else it doesn't matter where you go in the world. You'll never truly be satisfied. No, that's true. I'm happy with myself. I definitely have fun, but one thing that I do enjoy is hanging out with my friends and having a drink. It's not an escape. It's just like, yeah, drink. Yeah, it's not that deep. Yeah, it's not that deep. It really isn't. It's not that I'm like depressed and running away from us. I go to the pub like twice a month with a friend. It's not like something that I'm addicted to. Like, I need to get an escape. It's like, oh, my friend phones me. It's a nice day. We're going to have a pub lunch and hang out and have a beer. Do you want to chat about it, Darkest? Yeah. If you really want to talk about it, I can talk to you about something. You can stop bragging you have friends plus about not being able to be by yourself and alone. You're not happy with yourself. You fixate onto other people because you are ashamed of yourself, bored of yourself maybe. Why aren't you happy by yourself? Hey? Exactly. Two can play at this game, Darkest. Two can play at this game. I like that salted caramel milkshake they do now. I haven't had one, but I love salted caramel. Funny how people brag about having 7 beers last night, but if I brag about having 5 milkshakes, I get told I'm unhealthy. The double standards. No, people get told they're unhealthy for... The thing with drinking 7 beers is usually the drinker tells himself. He's like, damn it, bro. Why did you go out last night? Now you have a bubble us. You get self... You know... self-inflicted wound. But I'm telling you, you'll do it yourself if you had to drink 7 milkshakes, bro. You would definitely be like, what the fuck? What was I doing last night? Why did I have 7 milkshakes? I like tennis. Everyone has to be quiet. I like watching the Olympic sports. That's interesting. Oh, and I've gotten a lot of these slapping sports. That's insane. You like the slap? I don't like that. I can't watch it. It's too much, bro. People just stand there and slap each other. Mkulu, yes, all good, thanks. Tarabeans sent me this way. Oh, really? Tarabeans is an absolute legend. Yeah, well, welcome in, man. Aleka Malkskommel. You what, Darkest? I can't drink anemia. I used to drink. I'm not a fan. Oh, is it? Hey? Yeah, no, fair enough. Joe's not Milky Lane. You? I've never been to Joe. I don't know that. 2 milkshakes at a teddy bear's picnic. You share it? Can you stop bragging? You have friends plus. It's hard for some of us. We can't afford them. Oh, you just like sex. Okay. Are you using that as an escape, Darkest? Do you want to talk, bro? We should go for a Dom Pedro milkshake Oryx. Now you're talking my language. I don't have friends. You got friends. You guys, whatever, Modest, Deadly Kitten. Are you saying I'm not your friend? I'm your friend. Why don't you give me a call and come and hang out with me? Hi, back again. What's up, Toxic Cycle? Welcome back. Had to deal with stored footage from a weekend robbery. No ways, bro. Are you in security? I have too many friends. It's hard to make time for all of them. Look at this guy. Now he's showing off, bro. Work will miss you, Darkest. Vosa's your biggest fan, Darkest. I think he loves you more than Miss E. Quarter Joe's is in Edavale. I'll take you there. Will you? I'd love to go. No, I'm broody or whatever it's... Are you really? Are you broody because Miss E is broody? Or are you really broody? I can't wait for a little Darkest to be running around. Can you imagine how much fun? I don't have your number. How can I give you a call? You've had my cell for 2 months now. You can message me on Discord. Hey? My phone, I'm terrible with my phone. I don't have anyone's number saved. I'll send you my number, then you can send me a message and I'll just have another. When I want to message someone, I have to type their name in search and then never shows the name. It shows like in the chat, like, hello, Darkest. I'm like, okay, sweet, that's Darkest. I tried. You went to go watch rugby with your real friends. Wait, when did you try? Hey? You are a real friend. The idea of small Darks running around is pretty terrifying, though. Why? 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 Nah. Boobies. The Herdies are... We're all friends here. Big time friends. This game is longer than I thought it would be. I legit thought we were going to be playing this thing for like not even a full 3 hours today. And here we are. Still at it. Chancellor to Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II, he failed to defend the honor of his master. Imprisoned and ruined, he took his own life. Absolve, forgive the man. We're all friends. Yeah. Hello, Taurus. How you doing? Happy Monday, Daddy and Herdies. How's it going this morning? Going very well, thank you. Missy, how's it going with you?
You might find that you just can't go on.
You see, we talk about being broody and Miss E pops in. Miss E, Darkest was telling us today that he's feeling broody now. Uh-oh. We're going to have a little baby. We're going to have another little herdie. What is that noise? My Siri thinks I'm talking to him. Friends and online friends ain't the same thing. You need to level up to IRL friends. No, but online friends become friends. Don't lump me with everyone else. I hate people. I don't want friends. Sorry, man. No, look how so many people here have become friends through the internet. Online friends evolve too. That's the nice thing about online friends is if you don't really like them, you can be like, cool, we don't need to meet up. We can just stay online friends. But then every now and again you find someone special. And then you meet up with them. And then you become friends with them. And that's the beauty of the internet. You can be a little bit more selective about it. Morning, Daddy. I signed my life away this morning. Did you join the military, Dodders? Hey? Did you go to a recruiting office this morning? What did you sign your life away to? Hey, official Fear Fox. What's up, big dog? Hey, what's up, Fear Fox? Good to see you, man. So you heard another little herdie and thought finally I'd hear that. One good enemy is worth 100 friends. Yeah, a baby would be a great addition to the fam. We must need it, Miss E.
Dante, my old friend.
I like friends who don't pressure me to have to spend IRL time. If I'm not feeling social, they accept me as I am. And that's great, you know. I got a new job. 1 interview, Dotters. No, bro, Dotters. That is amazing. Congratulations. You're an asset. Look at that. 1 interview and they just snap you up like that. Well done, dude. You see? I hope it's something that you want. You just like both of you kind of, you know, it was a happy fit. You like the company. They offer you a good package. Hey, you didn't need to go and look around. Shit, it seems like you either had the options to, Dotters. But flip out. Amazing that, you know, it was a nice fit right away. It saved you the trouble of freaking re-interviewing, going through the motions for months. Fucking well done. But this begs the question: if friends and online friends do not carry the same worth, how do we judge relationships and online relationships? If I told you I got engaged to my girl I live with, would you say it's the same as that friend that told you he engaged with that online girlfriend of 3 years who he had visited him 5 times because she was from another country? Flip, I don't know. It's all subjective, you know. It's from the person's opinion. Some people require a lot more. Some people require a lot less, you know. Some people don't get married after years and years of dating. Some people get married on the first date. I think that the best option is to take things slow and to meet and to maybe live with each other before you get married. You know, that's my opinion. I don't know if that's right. That's just how I like to do things. I think there's no right and wrong answer in this, because love is like, it's a feeling, right? You don't know. You might, you know, maybe one day you're going to meet the woman of your dreams and you're going to want to get married on day 1. And then other times you'll meet a woman and you want to date for a while and get to know them, and then you'll get married. It's also depends on the season, the weather, the time, your feelings, where you are in your life. So many factors to consider. But I think taking things slow is always the better answer. Deddy, you are more disappointing than that burri roll I had to eat this weekend. Please tell me more about that burri roll and how come it didn't have a sausage in it. Thank you, Sexy Legs Remote, for the resub. 6 months. For 6 months at tier 1. Thank you for 36 months, bro. I really appreciate it. How are you doing, Sexy Legs? Always test drive a car before you buy it. There we go. I mean, it's just marketing in it, but it pays the bills. Well done. Well done. Still. Hey, Snakey, did you hire Dotters? My brand manager. Ruining Snakey's brand for free plus. Married on the first dates? No, I mean, I don't know. People do it. What's that other Britney Spears and that dancer in Vegas? They got married like when they went out partying, and then they had it annulled the next day. That was a mistake. They got married on the first date. They shouldn't have done that. Living together is a huge eye-opener. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I say, like, getting married and then moving into each together, sometimes I think that doesn't work out. It's always nice to move in first and see how it, how you guys live together, and then take it from there. It can really be an eye-opener moving in with someone. I married someone without knowing he was bad in bed. Worst decision of my life. But I mean, if he was bad in bed, but every other aspect was amazing, would that be the driving force to divorce him? You know? Or like be upset with the relationship. Don't go off the feeling she might cheat. What do you mean? Oh, you been there? You shouldn't live with the person before marriage. Yeah, where you're coming from in a biblical sense, they say you shouldn't do that. But like, so much has changed since then, So you You can't take a horse and cart to work because we've evolved to use vehicles. Not to say that it's bad, but we have to change the way things change, you know. And I think, I think it's a good idea to move in together before getting married. That's my just personal opinion on it. 3 years PC, yeah. Did someone say sausage? Did you see the Boerewors roll that local Chad had bought yesterday? It was terrible. I did. It was one of those red Vienna. No ways. Was it really a red Vienna sausage? Because they know Boerewors in New Zealand. Eh? Sharing your first STD is the best stage in a relationship for me. It really changes everything. Shit. Sounds like good way to live your life, Snakey. Every aspect wasn't amazing, but a good sex life plays a massive role. No, fair enough. It does. But it's not everything. Right? It would be so hard to not live together before marriage unless you both are homeowners. Yeah. Yeah. At least try and spend as much time together, going to each other's house, staying over to get the sense of what it would be like. Technically, in the Bible, you were married when your dad took you to your husband's house. So living together is marriage. The paper is man-made. Paper is man. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I don't have any inputs. I have absolutely no opinions on this conversation. You absolutely should live with them before. Got to know who you are spending your life with. Yes. Hi, Suzella. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But again, each family, each situation is different. You got to do what works best for you, and that's really it. It's your life. It's not anyone else's life, and you got to live it the way you want to live it. Yeah. I'm saying you can have wild sex and it can be great, but if you lack in other areas, it goes south. Haven't been in one since. Yeah, no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're good in bed, you got to also be good in other aspects too, It is one of the things that make up a relationship. One of the many things that make up a relationship. If you're bad in bed, as a guy, because we all know ladies just lay there expecting work to be done, all right, salty, can you or your partner not work at improving? Surely you can get better, right? Also relax. The part about the ladies was a joke. Well, that's what couples counseling is about. Is you're having trouble with your relationship, whether it's in the sack or just general, the best is to go and speak to like a counselor. I don't think that's a problem. I think I think it should be done anyway. Even if your relationship is good, it's probably a good idea to go at least once every few months, just to reevaluate your situation. So, my life, I've never been so annoyed. Yeah, bro, I would also be annoyed. What the hell? Hello, Stella. How you doing? Working and lurking. Appreciate the work and lurking. No, I mean, it's sinful behavior. You just don't do it. That is a gift you get after you get married. Can't get everything before you're married. Then that is where to look forward to. Yeah, no, absolutely. But that's in your world, And there's so many different religions and different opinions out there. Everyone's got to live by their own rules that they govern. Don't worry about how other people live, because it's all about you. Because ever since the beginning of time, since before the inception of the Bible and after the inception of the Bible, people have been doing their own way of doing things. That's the thing. There's so many different variables with anything like this, especially when it comes to relationships and love and having children and stuff. Great to see you, man. I'm going to continue my work and come back. Sweet. You too, bro. Yeah, good luck with the work. Always welcome here. Yeah, no, you don't. You can't be here all the time, but it's good to get to hang out, Via Fox, when you're around, bro. Thank you. I'm terrible in bed and awful in other areas. It's never been an issue. If you just manipulate them correctly, I make it seem like it's all their fault. That's one way of doing it, I guess. Is snaky. You guys are funny. I'm not religious, but I love hearing others' worlds. My favorite line will always be, "Let he without sin cast." That's one of my favorite quotes as well. Absolutely. He is without sin casteth the first stone. Yeah, you're right. Fuck the rest of the people. It's all about myself. The thing is, if you do a great job in representing a certain idea properly and holistically, the people around you will be influenced by that because you represent it so well. That's the power of influence, and it goes across all facets: religion, companies, everything. If you sit and shout at people for doing something wrong, you're not influencing the correct way. That's not how you get people to join, something that you think would be better for them. The best way to do it is you shine your light so bright and you do such a great job of representing whatever it is that you feel personally too close to, that it draws people in, and you make the biggest change like that, And I think sometimes jokes have a form of truth behind them. Salty. So if anyone does take offense being called a pillow princess, maybe they should stop planking and cosplay a corpse. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You have to listen to women so you can tell them they are wrong. Great advice, thank you. Thank you. Dead Oryx, I think they call it the lighthouse effect. What is that? What I just was talking about? I've never heard the term. I'm just talking about it. Thanks, Daddy. Yeah. For what? Thank you. I love being a pillow princess. Kitten, sometimes it's just to rest, Oh, Darkest, a pillow princess. Oh, I think I know what they want me to do here. I'm learning so much today. Are you really? I'm glad you're learning. I'm also learning. Have you heard about soaking? Every day is a school day. What's soaking? I don't know the term. Yeah, explain to us. There's some interesting text today. Very fascinating. It takes all types, say Richie, to make the world go round. And at least we're learning something today. Going back to edging too. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't even know there was a name for it until this very conversation. Pillow Princess. I'm so thankful the ladies that have blessed me with sexy time were hands-on kind of gals. Maybe someone can answer that. I don't know. But I heard that it's a thing. The hoodies are invited to Braille list just got shorter. Will I be invited to that said Braille while off the list too, Narichi? I don't know, Snaky. That's something I wouldn't know the answer to. But I'm sure you can ask around and try. What is the real answer, It feels like something that wouldn't be 100%. Everyone would have a different opinion on it. Soaking is the purported sexual practice where a person inserts their P into a V without any thrusting, with the belief that this lack of movement prevents it from counting as sex, and this avoids breaking the Latter-day Saint law of chastity before marriage. Oh, hectic. I actually have heard of that before. Crazy. Only reason why I don't think it's right is because living together gives the temptation of sex, and that is wrong if you're not married. But that's my beliefs, and it's stated in the Bible that sexual actions before marriage is sinful. Not saying I didn't do this and so regret it, but if I had to give someone advice in this, it's not to move together. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. It's exactly it. It's your belief, and it's a belief that you might have not even been a part of. But then again, that goes back to the saying of he is without sin casteth the first stone. So all you can do is give, the thing is you have to give a better reason for it, for people not to moving together, to the said couple that were actually going to do this. If you had a friend that was going to do it and asked you for advice, not interjecting into someone's life situation. But if someone came to you with advice and being like, what should I choose? You would have to give them a good answer why you would have to choose this way, and not moving in together. You'd have to weigh up where's the pros and cons. It's barely 10 a.m. This chat. Hey, how you doing, Tater Beans? Welcome in. So good to see you. Have you guys seen passion flowers? So pretty, but die in 24 hours. No, I've never heard of a passion flower before. Is it sussy? Are we going back into sussy conversations, or is it actually something nice? Good to see you too. How's it hanging over here in the herdy corner? Yeah, it's good. We're having some interesting conversations. Okay, it's from a passion fruit plant. No. Dark. Oh, okay. From a passion fruit. From a grenadella. From a grenadella tree. Post in Discord. You've seen those flowers, so pretty. Yeah, I don't know if I have seen them before. You steal them from your neighbors. Love days like this where chat is a little unhinged, but always, it is fun. I mean, we're all adults. We can talk about this stuff, right? Grilladella tree, Daddy? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Now you're speaking my language. The vines grow over my fence and down to my fake grass. Yeah, they do. I mean, I've seen passion fruit vines, yeah. So no, I've seen the flower. I can't think of it now, but when I see it, I'll recognize it. Time to go nap. See y'all later, herdies. Have a good one, bro. Enjoy the nap, salty. And the more people feel open to communicating differences, the more we grow. Yeah, absolutely. You just got to be patient with everyone else, because everyone's going to have a different opinion. And the worst thing, the thing that stops dialogue between and makes people afraid to talk about these is because someone has an over ruling opinion. Oh no, if this is my opinion, now everyone has to conform to it. No, you can't do that. You have to open up the floor and allow people to have different opinions, and then rather be, sit on the fence essentially and look at the entirety of the subject, not just small-minded in one sector of the subject. You can learn a lot more by looking at it and not drawing too much emotion into the situation. Just be like, oh, that guy likes that. That's not something I would enjoy, but good for him. Dead Oryx, please get Fumbledore to tell you about shaking. Fumbledore, is it something I need to know? Shaking, what is this? Please don't tell me. Oryx, we watched trivia together this weekend while drinking pints of coffee. I felt so nerdy. What do you mean? You watched trivia together this morning? The trivia here on stream yesterday. Eh? This weekend. Yeah. BGL. NGL. Not gonna lie, I'm terrified of having opinions because no matter what, people get so angry. No, you should you shouldn't, even if people get angry with opinions, what can you do about that? You know? Opinions are like arseholes, everybody's got them. Yeah, I've got opinions on things, but it's not like do not define me, you know? My opinions can change. If like I see something that if I have an opinion that chocolate milk is the best, and I'm like, I love chocolate milk, it's the best chocolate milk, but you haven't tasted strawberry, you haven't tasted, coffee milk, so maybe I'll taste coffee milk and that's better. So I always leave my opinions to be changed. If there becomes a better opinion that someone has that that I'd rather adopt than the one that I have. That's the thing with human beings, is we cling to opinions even if we know that we don't even like them, but we just cling to them because we like the arguments of them, We're like, oh fuck, someone told me that the earth is flat. Now I'm going to tell everyone the earth is flat. And you'll defend that to the death. But you just learnt about that the other day from someone else. And now you've taken that opinion as your own. You've adopted it. Yeah, yesterday's trivia was part of Date Day. Awful. No, man. I'm glad you watched trivia for your guys' date. That's fun. Thank you. I'm very, very privileged. Honored. My opinion is chocolate milk comes from brown cows. No fights. You're not going to fight on this. Are you sure? Brown cows? The easiest way to go through life is realizing everyone is different and you might not agree with them. And that is fine. Yeah, absolutely. There's many people I'm like, oh, you got a different... I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to waste energy on trying to change someone's opinion. Because what does it benefit me? If someone likes pink milk and I'm like, no, you must like chocolate milk. No, fuck it. Enjoy your pink milk. I like chocolate milk. I'll taste your pink milk and you can taste my chocolate milk. If it changes your opinion, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep you updated on what White Claw I'm on. Alright, we're starting the party early on a Monday, hey, Fear Fox? I'm going the wrong freaking way. Am I? I am.
Perhaps you ought to end it all now, Dante.
Pink milk comes from pink cows? But if someone's opinion is objectively wrong, is it judgmental if you try to help them? Right? It's a genuine... Well, that's the thing is, it depends if it's worth it to you, Richie. Say, let's talk about the flat earth. This is, if someone believes the earth is flat, and they are wholeheartedly agree with it, is it worth your time to try and change that person's opinion? Sometimes it might just, you got to look and be like, fuck. It will make me upset if I try and change. Rather just be like, that's interesting. Tell me more about your flat earth theories. And let him talk to you about it. Maybe you find something in there that changes your opinion. You maybe think the world is flat then. But yeah, I think if it's worth it to you, if you really want to, like otherwise, like if it's my family, if my sister comes to me and says, oh, did you hear the world is flat? Then I will be like a little bit more like, okay, can we sit down and talk about this, Ashley? Please give me all the facts as to why you think the world is flat. Then I will be more inclined to change her opinion, or just at least try and question her opinion enough that she looks at it more realistically. But if the neighbor or the guy that walks his dog past the house, don't give a toot if you can believe the world is flat. Usually if I have a friend that believes the world is flat, instead of trying to change them, I'll distance myself from them. I'll slowly be like, hey, I don't want to go for a beer. Oh, no, I can't come with you to this. I'm busy, I'll slowly, I wouldn't want to change them. I'll just distance myself from them. But like when it's family and stuff like that, I've had friends that opinions have changed overnight. And I'd never, ever try to change their opinion. Best friends, I just walked away. I'm like, I can't be friends with this person who believes the world is flat. If someone believes the earth is flat, you just look at them and whisper, what an idiot, and you walk away. Yeah, don't even say that. Don't even say he's an idiot. Just be like, oh, cool, man. Tell me, if you're interested in it, tell me your theories. Is his beer also flat? Soda beans, that was actually quite good. I liked it. Richie, you try and help them, and then you watch them dive into the fence. What? Yeah, and it also depends how much work you want to do, you know. It's funny. Dead Oryx, I have strong opinions on something. Can I share it with you? Serious now. Explains a lot why Dead Oryx is distracting himself from me now. Wait, what? What's the question? Hey? Sexy Zuma Bums is flats confirmed. Daddy does not like. No. Don't like. Good luck with the meeting, Snakey. Oh, my opinion, the YouTube thumbnail is hot AF and we need more of them. Yeah, that one came out weird. No, I don't know if I want to make more of those. That was an accident. It came out like that. And yesterday I was like, should I just change it? I was like, whatever. Put it out there. Who cares? It's just a thumbnail. It's fleeting. It'll be over by the end of today. But how weird that it came up with that. I don't think the description said that. My dad said I was a happy accident. You were an accident. I don't believe that. But most of us were accidents though, right? Happy little accident. Like Bob Ross. I'm sure I was an accident too. But I don't know if my parents said happy little accident. They just said an accident. It was a fuck up. But yeah, back to Richie. Again, like I'm no like professor or anything on this. Like I say, that's my opinion on it right now. You know. Also, there's so many variables to like consider when like trying to change someone's opinion if you disagree with them and if it's worth it. But yeah, that is my ultimate thing. Is like if I don't want to stress myself out to try and change someone's opinion on something unless it's like they're super close to me and I think it'll affect them and this affect me, you know, because it's like family and you gotta look out for family. You got like this inherent duty towards family that you gotta you know, within a realistic thing. If it's something that's fickle, like if my sister likes chocolate milkshake and I like pink, I'm not going to convince her otherwise, you know. But if it's something that will affect her reputation and it's silly, like, you know, stupid opinions like the earth is flat. So in my experience, I have an obligation to help someone who's going to hurt themselves with the decisions or beliefs they follow. By leaving it, I feel guilty because it can go ugly. It's difficult to gauge that line because people feel like you're judging them. It is difficult to gauge. It's not easy it's so many. I've got a story about this, about someone I could have helped, but I didn't. I couldn't have helped them. There's some people you cannot help, like people that have got like addictions. Addiction can be quite hectic, and it's very difficult to help someone with an addiction. They need to help themselves. You know, it needs to come from them. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make a drink, and that goes not just with addiction, with so many other topics. You can just present the information, but yeah, it's tough, bro, because you ultimately are the same. You want to help someone. I feel exactly the same. I used to be a lot worse. I used to be like trying to help everyone if I had the chance, but I have gotten a lot better at it. And I'm like, rather let me focus on, you know, I'd rather help someone that I can help, where it'll make the biggest difference, than like pissing against the wind, trying to help someone that you cannot help, you know, and then you end up wasting your energy and it doesn't make the situation better. I've decided to distance myself from family because of varied opinions. I feel better for it. Yeah, that's fine. My family, we've definitely got some varied opinions, but we got to remember that at the end of the day, outside of all opinions and physical things that distract us, love is the only thing that really matters, you know, between human beings, not just family. And we forget that. I forget it. We all do. But I definitely feel that sometimes we take the world too seriously. With all these things, these physical things, cars and drama and cell phones and social media and this alcohol and drugs, it all just like corrupts our vision. Like truly, us human beings, we just came from the bush, you know. We evolved on this planet. We've still got that like primalistic brain, you know, living in a futuristic world. We should all just be sitting by the riverside, the whole lot of us, in our little houses, fishing and just hanging out with each other, talking, building fires, going for a little hunt to catch some meat and some fish. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant to be that difficult, man. We've made it so complicated now. Everything's so fucking complicated. All I want to do is go and just blom, chill by the river, catch some fish, chat with my homies, then go to bed at night and wake up in the morning, go collect some water so we got something to drink. Live a short life, but a good life. Don't forget about computer problems. They're the worst. Yeah, tell me about computer tech issues, bro. They're the worst. Okay, I think I'm going to have to come back to this game. We might have to jump onto some No Man's Sky. I thought I was going to get to the end of this one today, but it doesn't look like it. Hell. I'm fucking coming back to where I started. I'm going in circles. Am I nuts? You'll stay on the beach in a little hut surfing cage. Yes, bro. I think about it sometimes that I'm like, what are we doing? I want to build my house out of sticks, bro, on the beach. In a lacquer little house of sticks and reeds and nice little bed there. Can fish from my balcony, go and swim in the sea, do a bit of surfing, go and walk down to the little town where all your friends are hanging out. Maybe you have maybe Twaki Kaki is brewing some beer in a barrel. Oh, nice pineapple beer. We have a couple of drinks. We have a bit of a party. Next day, we have a hangover. We don't have to go to work. You just get up a little bit later and start the fishing a bit later. You get up. I see that Tato Beans is already catching fish. Tato, what did you catch today? She caught 2 carp. Lekker, Tato. We're going to eat nice tonight. I throw my rod in. Me and Tato fish for a little bit. Then after that, we go over to Dodders. Dodders is teaching a dancing lesson. Dodders, teach us how to dance. And we dance a little bit. Oh, that's nice, Dodders. Now I know how to do the hoedown. And then we go and... I never caught a fish in my life. Tato Beans, we need to change that. You never caught a fish in your life. Then maybe we should go to a beach and recreate the Lord of the Flies. so wholesome. Why not? Let's do it. But in Daddy's mind, I have the best ever. And it was a big fish. Tato Beans. Big, big fish. And tomorrow you're catching a shark. Big, great white shark. And then we're going to eat it. I cannot hoe down. It's an insecurity of mine. I bet you can. You got to break free of those shackles that are holding you back, Dodders. Come and teach us how to do the hoe down. I love fish, though. Will you cook Tato's fish that she catches? A big one? A shark? Finding Nemo was the one. It's too small. Leave the sharks, please, but we're hungry, Modest. I'm a great cook. I believe it. Baby shark? Babe. Damn, all right, man. I'm going to bed. I'll catch you soon, G. Thank you for hanging out, Fear Fox. Are you done with the white claws now? You guys are so funny. Modest will do spearfishing then. Hey, Modest. Okay, let's end this. We finished with Dante's Inferno. If you're hanging out on YouTube and you want to keep hanging with us, I'm going to end the YouTube stream. I'm going to fire it back up. We jump into No Man's Sky. So just refresh your page